What's going on, gardeners? On today's 2-minute garden tip, I'm going to show you just how important it is to have a mulch layer around all of your trees and garden vegetables, especially during the summertime. And I'm going to prove it to you using a simple meat thermometer. It's a clear blue sunny day here on the southeastern coast of North Carolina. It's August 18th, but we are way below average temperature-wise. And my weather station in my backyard is only recording 83.7 degrees. That is way cool for this time of year. However, just because it is a lot cooler than normal doesn't mean that your trees and your vegetables aren't experiencing stress, because the sun still has a very high UV index. And I'm going to prove that to you with this instant read meat thermometer. And I have a little piece of tape that I have taped to this prong, so I'm able to get the same depth reading at all times. So right here I have some naked soil that has no mulch on it at all, and this soil is just beating in the sun. So I'm going to take my instant read thermometer and press it in up to that piece of tape, and you will see that that soil right there is reading about 97 degrees Fahrenheit. That's how warm that soil is right there, despite this unseasonably cool day. So right over there by that wood post is right where I just took that 97 degree reading. I'm going to move right over to where my thick compost and mulch layer is by this apple tree, and I'm going to pull all of this compost and mulch away until I can expose the naked soil underneath. And now that that soil is exposed, I'm going to press this thermometer into the exact same depth. And what I see right here is a reading of 83.5 degrees. That's how much cooler it is underneath this mulch layer. Now what you see down here by my thermometer, those are roots from the apple tree that are crawling along the surface. So just think of how much the mulch layer is protecting them. And just to verify that this isn't an anomalous reading to that location, let's pull the mulch layer away from my tomato plants right here and expose the soil underneath. If I were to insert the thermometer into this, I get a very consistent reading of 84.4 degrees, give or take. So what this test shows us is that even on unseasonably cool summer days, our exposed soil is still baking at close to 100 degrees Fahrenheit thanks to the very strong sun. And that mulch layer can easily give about 13 or so degrees of protection, which is huge. If you think that that's a lot of protection on a cool day like this, imagine how much protection you're getting on really hot, unseasonably warm days. This is why it is critical to have a mulch layer around all of your trees. It's not just to preserve the moisture and to reduce the amount of water that your trees need, it's also to lower the temperatures and protect those roots from heat stress. All of your plants, whether they are fruit trees, ornamental landscaping, or garden vegetables, they will all love you for putting down a mulch layer, because that will greatly reduce their stress. And that's today's 2-minute garden tip. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell to receive new video notifications, and check out our Amazon storefront and spread shop in the video description for a list of the gardening products I use and awesome custom designed apparel and other gear. Your support is greatly appreciated.